Okay, I promised I'd be at Sister's Eatery in Beaver Falls, 1612 7th Avenue. See, I even remember the address. And of course, her husband, my former mentor, teacher, the great Jack Fullen. This is his lovely bride, Jackie. She and family, Sister's Eatery, get it? And remember, because I have a sister, it will always be that I have a friend. And I've got 5 of those sisters, and one happened to marry a nice young man from this community of Beaver Falls. So we're here. And I did a little homework because I knew Mr. Fullen would probably be grading on a curve today, so I had to do my best to make a nice impression today. 2010 census, 8,987 people in Beaver Falls. Beaver River, nestled alongside, 6 miles away from the confluence of the Ohio River, incorporated November 1868. City, December 3rd, 1928. First called Brighton. You impressed?
Yes.
All right, 1870s. Chinatown, as many as 200 Chinese residents in this town. Travelers would stop here heading west because of the railroad, the highway, the canal. Also linked to Elwood City, a 1914 trolley line connecting Pittsburgh, Harmony, Butler, and Newcastle. That line closed in 31. Mr. Belvedere, Bob Euchre, ABC TV. That was, of course, supposed to be in Beaver Falls, Pennsylvania. May 31st, a big tornado. You remember that?
I do.
Do you?
I was in it.
Some say I should have got swept away with that tornado, but that's another story altogether. By the way, statute of limitations is up. I'm allowed back in Beaver Falls.
Oh, you're
Thank you. First recorded basketball game, April the 8th, 1893. Team from Geneva defeated a team from New Brighton's YMCA. Population has declined, and I was just telling your aunt about this, Jackie. Here's what amazes me. 50% between 1940 and 2000. Obviously, the Rust Belt, the real reason. It was hard hit in the late 70s and 80s. In 1900, 10,054. And at its peak in 1950, 17,375. Your aunt, a 55 graduate of Beaver Falls. And in 1990, 10,687. Because of people like B&W leaving, Moultrie Steel, Union Drawn, along with Armstrong, Cork, J&L, lost a lot of jobs. Great people include people like Ralph Chambers, amusement ride engineer. Also Papa John Creech, musician, played with Jefferson Airplane and Hot Tuna. Jack Damasco, Major League Baseball. Ernie Klein, the former lieutenant governor. Tony Lip, actor in The Sopranos, and Donnie Brasco, my good friend Tiger Joe Walton, another friend Joe Namath, and of course Rick Gernati. Neighborhoods include College Hill, Moreto, Mount Washington, not that Mount Washington, Beaver Falls, Mount Washington, Lower End, Downtown, Pleasant View, Riverview, Carnegie Free Library that I love, $50,000 grant from Andrew Carnegie in 1903, Reedsville, Geneva, and the Beaver County Airport just a stone's throw. So this place has a lot of amenities, and now it has this eatery. So why does an incredible teacher from Blackhawk, retired, decide to get into this business? It's hard work.
It's a little bit of hard work. Yes, it is. I wanted to always have a little eatery of my own. I always wanted to try it. I come from a family of bakers and cooks and a great Italian heritage, and I decided that once before I died, I needed to try to do this, and so I did.
You know, she offered me a cucumber salad, so I thought, yeah, there's some Italian here, because I remember many of my Italian friends offering me a cucumber salad. Talk about some of the cuisine that you guys do from scratch every day. 2 days a week, 11 to 2, they're open.
Well, we do my mother's recipes, my grandmother's recipes, sometimes my aunt, my cousin Jennifer, whoever we have a good family recipe, we use it. So we've had everything from eggplant parmesan to stuffed peppers to shredded pork and beef. What else have we had, Shoosh?
What'd you call her?
Shoosh.
Shoosh.
Susan. We
Shoo
got
shoo.
Shoo.
Shoosh.
Shoosh. This is an Italian family. We got nicknames.
I know.
You know.
I've been called a chooch, but that's another
Chooch,
story
no,
altogether.
Shoosh.
Okay, I
See,
just
no,
want
Chooch.
to make sure we qualified that.
We do chicken pastina soup. We do all kinds of soups. Everyone loves our soups. Last week we did stracciatella. That was good. We do. She's got 4 minutes. We do different beautiful salads. Everything fresh, as organic as possible. Lovely food.
Listen, she just said you got 4 minutes, so that means I got a minute left.
1 minute.
Obviously, Blackhawk High School, Beaver Falls High School, great high school, Big Beaver Falls, obviously Blackhawk, great place to educate your children, great place to live. Going to end on this note. I see a little bit of life, I see a little movement now in Beaver Falls that I haven't seen in the last couple of years. So, I don't know, so I think better days ahead.
We can only hope. Many of us have been praying for that. We have a brand new building going up on 7th Avenue that's going to be a multi-million-dollar all-green building. We have little shops and businesses. If you were to come and park your car and walk, you'd have several buildings to go into, several shops. And this is just one of many little restaurants in our town. And we have limited hours, but we have great food, and the people who come are very happy.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, please stop in Sister's Eatery. Now, what 2 days?
Thursday and Friday, 11 o'clock to 2. Saturday, May 19th, we're having our spring tea, 11 to 3. We had one already and it was very well received. So maybe you'll come and have tea with us, Rob.
Hey, sounds good to me. Cheerio, pip pip, and all that sort of rot. In the meantime, for Rick Renati, wherever he is, probably hanging from some building
He's
painting.
outside.
He's outside. Tell him to come in. Rob Pratte, thank you, Sisters Eatery. Have a great day. Ciao.